Alright, so today we are doing Grandpa and hopefully Granny afterwards. We're trying to do 2 for 1. If not, we're definitely going to do at least Grandpa. So as you can see, I already have the machine started up. So let's go ahead and start scanning the target. I like to use RustScan for this task because RustScan is a lot faster than Nmap. RustScan, if you don't know, basically uses Nmap in the background. And I don't know why my selection is doing all this. I don't know why it's doing that. Just gonna close that tab. There we go, that's better. So the command is rustscan-a, and the A is basically just specifying the target, and our target is that IP address. Paste that into there, and then -R is the range. We're scanning 1 through 65,535, so effectively every single port on the system. And I'm getting this error again, but it still says open 80, so we have 80 open at least. So we can actually open up our web browser, and let's go ahead and navigate to the IP address and see what we get. So we get a website that says it's under construction. So it is IIS. So you're trying to view Kubernetes has a default page. Okay, so it looks like it's a web server that hasn't been set up. So that might be useful. We might be able to find some. We might be able to scan and get like a version number or something. But until we kind of need to wait for this Rust scan to get done before we can. Well, I guess we can do an Nmap on just 80. So let's go ahead and do a very comprehensive port scan, Nmap scan on port 80 and see if we get anything here. Let's get our IP address again, copy that. Paste that here. For ports, we just want 80. Alright, so the command is this: nmap-st. ST stands for TCP or full connection scan. -A basically means -all. So -all is a combination of -o, -sv, and -sc. I like to tack these on because these actually give you a little bit more information than just A by itself. And -o means operating system detection. -sv is service version detection. -sc is the Nmap scripting engine, so it'll run all the basic Nmap scripts. And then -s script vuln is another script that isn't included in -sc that scans for basic vulnerabilities. -pn means we are skipping ping requests because we know the machine's already up, and -pn is usually necessary for Windows machines. And then -p means ports. In this case, we're doing port 80, and then this is our IP address. So we'll run that, and we'll let that run. And it's going to tell us a lot of information about what is going on port 80, other than the fact that we know it has a website under construction. But that's all we currently know. We can also try doing a Ferox buster, or you can also use dirbuster and dirb. They all do the same thing. Or GoBuster as well. My tool of choice is Ferox buster. I just like the way the output looks, and I like its speed. So I would recommend using GoBuster over the other ones if you want to use a tool that's built into Kali Linux, because Ferox buster isn't built into Kali Linux. You do need to go to the GitHub and install it. There's instructions on how to install it on GitHub if you just Google Ferox buster GitHub. But it looks something like this. So we need to put our IP address here. Copy the URL. Actually, we can delete this. So the command is furroxbuster --URL HTTP and wherever your URL is, and then -W. This stands for your word list. So we're specifying the sec list, discovery, web content, RAF, large files.txt. -T stands for threads. So when I'm on real engagements, I actually throttle down furroxbuster. By default, it uses -50 threads at the same time. When I'm scanning production systems, I want to slow it down because I have actually I've basically crippled a web server in real life with furroxbuster. So that's why I usually do a -T25. It basically cuts the speed in half. But since this is an approaching system and it's just a capture the flag box, I'm going to get rid of that. We don't want to throttle it down. We kind of want our speed here. -C is basically canceling out some of the error codes that we might get. So 404 and 401. I don't want to see 404 and 401 messages. And -K means we're ignoring certificate stuff. And we're just going to go ahead and run that and see if we get anything useful. What's up, ESR Chaos? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How are you doing today? We're already finding a bunch of stuff. Look at that. The website said it was under construction, but we're finding a ton of stuff. So we're going to let this run and see what we get here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at our Rust scan. So our Rust scan results said only port 80 is open. Now Rust scan can be inaccurate because it's so fast. I have had Rust scan miss ports before. So I'm actually just going to run that same Rust scan again just to confirm the results. And if we get port 80 again, then I'm going to be pretty confident that it is the only port that's open. However, I still wouldn't rely on it 100%. If we're having troubles later in this box, I will do a full comprehensive port scan with Nmap, even though it does take a lot of time, just because we might have missed a port. Or we can also even try UDP ports, but for now, port 80 is looking pretty promising because we're finding a lot of endpoints here, as you can see. We're gonna let this run. We can maybe even start. See, these DLLs look pretty useful, especially this admin DL. Let's actually just navigate here and see what it is. Let's go ahead and copy selection here, and let's open up a new tab, and let's navigate to underscore VTI underscore bin slash underscore VTI underscore ADM slash admin.dll. Let's see what's on this endpoint here. So we get when we navigate to it in our web browser. So as you can see, this doesn't look very useful to me. There's an exe right here. So we have a /shtml.exe. Let's navigate to that. Exe in a web browser. I don't think I've ever even seen that before. It's like we can browse the files or something. You know what I mean? Cannot run the front page server extension on this page. Alright. Well, that doesn't give us anything. We'll keep letting the furroxbuster do its thing here. Maybe it might reveal something useful. I mean, we can navigate to these directories. By themselves. Let's see if navigating to the directory by itself produces anything useful. Yeah, I was expecting the directory listen to give us a nod. Okay. Oh, it's worth giving a shot to the other directory. You never know. But I'm kind of expecting almost the same thing. But it is a different directory, so it could be different. No, same thing. Let's go ahead and try this directory once again. This is the parent directory of the one we just checked. So let's see what we got here. Again, same thing. All right. We do. There's a GIF on here. You never know. It could be useful information. Usually, a GIF by itself isn't something that's going to be vulnerable, but if it's an image of something, okay, yeah, it's nothing. We didn't try this HTML, this post info. Let's try that. Let's go there. All right, web publishing information. HTML comments this page contain. This looks like a default thing. This isn't very useful, I don't think. This might be a hint of something, but I don't know. It's not really giving me any ideas. So let's try the last thing that we haven't tried, which is the author.dll. Let's see if author.dll gives us anything useful. Alright, once again, it's the same thing as the admin.dll. Nothing useful. Alright. We'll let Feroxbuster keep scanning. Might find some other files. Might find some other directories for us. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at our nmap scan is still running, so we still don't know too much about port 80. And our Rust scan, our second Rust scan is completed, and we got the same exact results. So I'm pretty confident that port 80 is the only port that's open on this box. We'll leave this tab open here. What's up, Lockio? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? Alright, well, there's honestly nothing really we can try. We need to finish this nmap scan, and we need to finish this Feroxbuster scan before we can really do anything else. I don't want to hit it with any other scans because I don't want to slow it down too much, because I don't want to crash it. Even though it is a hack-the-box machine, I still don't like crashing machines, if I can help it. I'm going to close out of these two tabs. I don't know, there's just not a whole lot of information to go off here so far. I think it's very insightful. I think this web server is gonna have something after this nmap scan. I really do, but we just got to be patient. The fact that it's taking a long time means it's probably gonna pull us. It's probably gonna give us some information because I think it found something. That's why it's taking so long. It is a comprehensive nmap scan, and we only scan one port. We only scan one, port 80 here. And it's still, I mean, it's been 9 minutes since I started this scan, so I usually don't take 9 minutes to scan one port, so I think this is going to give us a lot of information here. It's good to hear, Lockito. Thanks for the support. I'm glad you always enjoy the streams. ESR Chaos, yeah, you're right. I could have done -T4 to speed this nmap scan up. But I normally don't speed up comprehensive scans because I don't want it to miss any information. I have seen cases where if I do a -T5, it just straight up misses ports that are active on the machine. And when I do a comprehensive nmap scan, I don't want to miss any information. So part of me feels like -T4, even though it's pretty reliable, I just avoid it when I'm doing a comprehensive nmap scan, especially when I'm only scanning one port. Now, if I was scanning all 65,535 ports, you bet your bottom dollar I'd do a -T4. But in this case, with only one port, I just didn't want to do it because I really don't want it to miss information. Because I've had, like I said, T5 misinformation, and T4 is, could do the same thing in certain situations, I suppose. And for those who don't know, the default speed is -T3. So if you don't specify any number, any speed, nmap runs at -T3. So a -T4 is, the next speed up, one speed up. Forex Poster still hasn't given us any. Oh, we did. Oh, look at that. ISSstart.htm. This probably isn't going to be anything. I'm expecting like a default ISS page right here. Yeah, see, same thing. All right, easy. And then let's check out this fpcount.exe. I'm not expecting this to give us anything either, but you never know. CGI error. The specified CGI application misbehaved by not returning a complete set of HTTP headers. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't think that's useful information. Could be wrong, but to my knowledge, I don't think I can use anything with that information. We can try UDP scanning. If this doesn't return anything, like if this nmap scan doesn't give us anything, I'm gonna do a UDP scan and start scanning some UDP stuff. Rico Canada 8989, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Hello from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. So your name says Canada, but you're in Indonesia. Nice. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to meet you. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have a good feeling about this nmap scan. I think it's going to give us some juicy information. I'm hoping. Because this box is pretty responsive. It's not sluggish at all. So the fact that this is taking a long time means it's doing some pretty hefty scanning. We'll see what happens. So we just got to be patient. This is what hacking is like 80% of the time. Just waiting for things to scan. I'm a back-end dev, but still learning to be a professional. Nice, like a professional developer? So you're not a professional developer yet, you're working towards it? Keep up the grind, man. Keep learning. I can exploit Windows machine, but I can't exploit Linux machine. I'm very confused. Well, yeah, Linux is a whole different skill set than Windows, you know? It's gotta be... Linux and Windows operates quite differently, you know? There's a lot of differences there. So if you can exploit Windows machines, that doesn't necessarily mean you can exploit Linux machines, you know? It's a different type of skill set. You gotta have a different way of thinking, you know? But you can always practice. I mean, there's always, you know, there's Linux boxes you can practice on. And, you know, you can start with like some of the easier Linux machines on Hack the Box, or even like the starting point machines on Hack the Box, or try HackMe is also a good platform to learn some Linux like exploitation and stuff. Because you're right, they're not the same. This box we're on now is a Windows machine. We know that because Hack the Box gives us that information. We can actually get more information if I hit machine info, but I kind of didn't want to cheat, so I was kind of refraining from that. But if this nmap scan doesn't give us any results, well, I'm still not stuck, so I'm still not going to hit that out. There's still things we can try. Like I said, actually, we can actually do... Let's just do a new tab here. Let's do a UDP scan. Let's name these tabs, by the way. Rename session, Rust scan. This is UDP scan. This one's gonna be 480 scan. And what's this? This is for Rockbuster. Now I know what tabs are what. This is my VPN. Alright, easy. How to be in cybersecurity. So you're trying to go from back-end dev to cybersecurity? Well, you came to the right channel, because that's what we do here. I would say to get your start in cybersecurity, I actually have a video coming out on Friday that is going to kind of talk about a good entry-level certification. And spoiler alert, that next video is going to be about the OffSec OSCC. It's the OffSec CyberCore Certified certification. And that video is going to talk all about a brand new beginner level certification that I think is worth looking at. So definitely be on the eye for that on my YouTube channel. It's dropping Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's 9 p.m. Pacific time. But I have tons of information on my YouTube channel and on my website, on my blog about, you know, my opinions on how to get started in this field. So definitely check those out if you need some pointers. And if you have any specific questions, feel free to drop them in the chat here. My goal is to be a back-end dev, DevOps, and cybersecurity. Oh, nice. So like a secure coder. That's good. We need people like that because a lot of developers don't focus on security, and that's where a lot of vulnerabilities come from. You know, they can make some awesome things, right? But they don't put cybersecurity at the forefront in their code, and that's where a lot of our vulnerabilities come from. It's because developers, you know, amazing developers, they can create amazing things and build amazing things, but they didn't do it in the most secure manner because, you know, in the past, security wasn't a top priority. I'm not a developer, by the way. I know how to program, but I'm not a developer for sure. I just know how to do enough to program some simple scripts to make my hacking endeavors a lot easier, more effective. Alright, so we're going to do an Nmap scan, but UDP. While we're waiting for this. So we can do, let's just do Nmap. Is it -u? .su? Is that the UDP scan? I think it's -su, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, I had to make sure. I don't use a whole lot of UDP scans, guys. Usually, most of the vulnerabilities are on the TCP side of things. So we do nmap -su, and then we want to we'll do the top 1,000 ports. But we'll speed this up to -T4. And by the way, UDP scans are extremely slow, so I'm not expecting this to take. I'm expecting this to take a long time. -PM because we want to skip pings. And I mean, do we want to specify the top 1,000? Or well, by default it does the top 1,000, but do we just want to do the top 100? Yeah, let's just leave it at the top 1,000. I think that's fine. So UDP scan -T4 to speed it up a little bit, skip pings, and top 1,000 ports. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't specify an IP address. You gotta specify an IP address when you scan, guys. There we go. In Indonesia, there's very few people who teach cybersecurity seriously. Well, let me tell you what, man. I don't think it's, as long as you got access to internet, you're okay. Because I'll tell you what, I've never attended an in-person cybersecurity class, and I work as a full-time penetration tester. So there's tons of information on the internet. There's tons of courses you can purchase. There's tons of books you can order online. I don't really know the best free resources because I usually go with the paid course route, but it's definitely 100% possible to learn everything you need to know online. As long as you got an internet connection and a computer, like, that's all you need. How to become a penetration tester? Very carefully. No, just kidding. You have to start with the cybersecurity fundamentals and slowly learn how to hack. I would say, go get some foundational skills, maybe some entry-level certifications, and then start on Try Hack Me. Go to Try Hack Me and start doing the easy stuff there, and then go after a junior penetration tester certification. That's what I did. I went and got the EJPT. That really helped me out a lot. And then after I got EJPT, I went and got OSCP, and that's like the gold standard in pen testing certifications, and that's what helped me get a lot of pen testing interviews, and I gave my first job as a pen tester because of OSCP. That's the OSCP certified professional, by the way. Okay, so this UDP scan returned nothing in the top 1,000 ports. So we can actually let's scan the top 10,000 ports now. Let's go ahead and increase the range on this just in case, because this is still not done yet. Do I need to learn Python to be in cybersecurity? It definitely helps. It helps 100%. And if you're a developer, you already know how to program, so you can learn Python really fast. I think if you already know how to program, you're good. I would just go ahead and do a Python course, and then you'll be set. Python's the #1 programming language used in this field, so it's definitely good to know Python for sure. But yes, Chaos, back to what you were saying about how to become a pen tester. I have a video on my YouTube channel that talks about my path from sysadmin to pen tester. I would highly recommend checking that out. And check out my other videos on there too. Like I said, I got a video dropping on Friday that's really going to help out with brand new beginners. And then I am going to make another video about specifically how to become a pen tester. So stay tuned for that. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. And yeah. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have a 20-30 minute video about maybe shorter than that, 15. I really don't know how long that video is gonna be, but I do want to make a whole video on that exact topic to help people out with that very question. But I think the best information I have for you right now is my video called my path from sysadmin to pen tester. Bit of a help. I think, how do I specify the top 1,000 ports? Oh, it's -- top ports and then number. Alright. So we're going to do the same exact scan, but then we're just going to tack on -- top - ports, and then, so by default it does 1,000, so we're just going to add one more 0 to that to do the top 10,000, and see if we can get here. If this doesn't return anything, I'm not going to do the top, I'm not going to scan all the UDP ports. So we'll see. This is going to take a long time, I think. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem. And like I said, if you have any specific questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I love helping people break into the field because it's extremely challenging right now. Oh, also, by the way, check out my podcast, the Hackers Cash Podcast. I ask literal experts in the field, how they broke in you know, what they did to break in, because my path is definitely going to be way different than their paths. Everyone's had a unique journey. So when I get the guests on my podcast, which is once again called The Hacker's Cache, I have them talk about like how they broke in the field, because everyone's different, and it gives you ideas on how to break in the field if you're trying to do that. So you basically, you know, watch all those episodes, listen to how other people broke in the field, and it's going to give you ideas on how to break in the field. And then you pretty much just make your own path, because like I said, everybody's journey is unique. So you don't have to do it the same way someone else did it. Matter of fact, you shouldn't copy someone, you know, one for one, because like I said, everybody's a unique individual. And I asked a lot of questions on how to get started and how to build your skills to those experts, and they drop a lot of wisdom on, you know, where to learn this stuff. So definitely check out the Hacker's Cache podcast. A lot of amazing information on there. Is it 5 Quinn? Am I saying your name right? I hope I'm saying your name right. But welcome to stream. Thanks for stopping. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. I'm trying to remember. Are you Squint? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I see now. He's making me squint because I'm like, I think you told. We talked yesterday by LinkedIn. Oh, okay. Thanks for reminding me. I was like, well, thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Who are you again? I talked to a lot of people on LinkedIn yesterday, actually. Please remind me. You don't have to put your name in the chat if you don't want to, but I'm still drawing a blank. Is this support scan done yet? It's still not done, man. We're still scanning, guys. Prime Friday, Brian Lowe. Oh, okay. Whoa, on the stream, Brian. Thanks for stopping in. I really do appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. Unfortunately, we don't got a whole lot going on right now. I'm still waiting for this NF scan to get done. This NF scan is also scanning some UEP ports of top 10,000. And I really can't do anything until these scans are done. Let's check out Furrock, see if it found anything new. It did. Oh. No, I didn't find anything new. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do another Furrock buffer scan, but this time we're not going to scan for large files. We're going to scan for large directories. And see if this provides any additional information than the first scan. Look, we got /images. Oh, it's finding a lot of different stuff here, so that's really good. This is going to give us a lot of things to check. So we'll let that run for a sec. Actually, there's nothing else to do, so let's go ahead and check it out. Let's just go to /images here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. What did I do? Oh man. I broke my Furrock special, guys. I want to like copy that and then it moved on me and it, oh here we go, it's still working. Alright, perfect. Oh my gosh, it keeps jumping on me and I just paste it, no wonder why. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All I'm trying to do is do this, right click, and then copy selection. See how it moved on me? There we go. Gosh, it's annoying. Alright. I guess I could have just done Control-Shift-C for copy. Yeah, directory listing denied. That makes a lot of sense. Let's try that. Let's go to this file. See if we get anything useful here. Denied again. Page error GIF. I don't think we checked that one out yet. We did. Alright. We didn't check this one out. I'm expecting an error or a denied here. This can't be displayed. Forbidden read access is denied. Okay. It's not giving us any version numbers. I'm gonna start looking at source code here in a little bit. Let's check out this log directory, see what we get here. Same thing. Let's check out _private. That could be extremely useful. See what's there. Nothing. Alright. Let's check out VTI PvP. Player. Oh, I thought I said PvP. PvT. Copy selection. See what's here. VTI TXT. See what's here. Same thing. We checked /images already. Let's see what's at VTI_bin. Denied, alright. Is this the same directory? VTI_bin, yeah, it's the same thing. Images, that's going to be the same thing. ASP net_client, we already checked that. That's just the capitalization version of that. So far, nothing. We have nothing to go off here. I don't have any good attack avenues yet. I mean, it's definitely port 80, unless something pops up on this UDP side. But this is, man, this scan's taking forever. I wish it didn't take so long. I need this information very badly. Like, this scan right here is really preventing us from progressing it right now. I don't know why this is taking so long. What's the web page look like? You don't have a 200 code in the / directory? No, I don't. It's just, it just says under construction here. See, there's nothing there. Like I said, I think it's just finding default pages at this point. Like, every endpoint we found with directory fuzzing, there's no useful information here. View the page source. Yeah, you're right. I haven't done that yet. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't like looking at source code. I avoid it so much. It's not the most interesting thing to say, or that's not the best thing to say as a hacker, but it's the truth. Like, I don't know. I don't like really looking through HTML code. I'm not seeing anything useful here. Yeah, I don't see nothing useful here. Alright, let's go ahead and do a comprehensive in-map scan. So we know port 80 is open due to Rust scan, but Rust scan isn't the most accurate thing ever. So let's just go ahead and scan every port, TCP side, with in-map. Because in-map's going to be more reliable. The reason why I didn't use in-map earlier is because it's slow. Even if you do a -T4, which is what we're going to do here. IP address. Alright, so this is an in-map scan. -P- means all ports. -SS means it's a SYN scan, so it doesn't make a full connection, it's making a half connection here. -T4, we're speeding it up by a little bit. -PM, we're skipping pings. And IP address is our target. So we'll see if this gets anything. If it pulls anything other than port 80, that just proves that Rust scan is not reliable, but I mean, we got the same results from 2 Rust scans, so I really do feel like we're only going to see a port 80 open here, but you never know. It's always worth trying. What version was that IS? I haven't seen a version number yet. I mean, I went to all these pages, and every time I go to a page, I look for a version number, and it doesn't drop anything. I'm not seeing a version number in the source code. I haven't seen a version number. That's why I'm waiting for this in-map scan right here to get finished, because I'm scanning. This is just port 80 I'm scanning here. That's all we're scanning in this scan. And this scan's been running for, what time is it? Oh, this isn't, my clock isn't set right on my Kali Linux VM, so honestly, I don't think it's been an hour yet, so this has been running for almost 40 minutes, dude. This has been running for almost 40 minutes. That's crazy. We've been streaming that long already? No way. Yeah, we have. Wow. Oh my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, this one scan's been running for almost 40 minutes now. That's crazy. I think these old hack-the-box, because this is a pretty old hack-the-box machine. I think these old hack-the-box machines, I don't know, they're just not that stable, I feel like. Because I've had a problem with one scan on another box just taking forever. And I had to like look up a hint just to progress, because the scan wouldn't finish, you know? I didn't have time to let it sit there all day. I'll tell you what, if this scan hits the hour point, so we'll give it 10 more minutes. If it hits the hour point, then I'll look at the next hint, just because I don't want to bore you guys by looking at the whole stream. Changed it from Rust scan to full map because they're scanning all the ports now. Well, I don't know if this counts as a hint. Well, let's just hit machine info and see what it says here. Oh wow, they gave us way too much information. I did not expect them to do that. Oh my god, dude. Why would they tell us that much about the machine? I'm actually really mad that they did that. So it says Grandpa is one of the simpler machines on Hack the Box. However, it covers a widely exploited CVE 2017-7269. This vulnerability is trivial to exploit and granted immediate access to thousands of IIS servers around the globe when it became public knowledge. So we knew he was running IIS, so we knew that. We didn't know that the machine was vulnerable to this because my nmap scan is not getting finished. I guarantee you, I would bet a lot of money if I was a betting person to that this scan was going to tell us that CVE number exactly. But it's taking too long. It's just taking too long. I don't know why either. Like, I'm not really doing anything crazy here. I guess it's a scan that I always do. Well, I guess now that we know that there's a vulnerability, we can just cancel this UDP because I think it's safe to say that UDP is not gonna bear us any fruit. There wasn't anything on the top 1,000 ports, so we don't really need to scan all 10,000. And then let's go ahead and cancel this full MF scan. That way we're not scanning it a million times. And then also, let's cancel our Ferox cluster because we want to just stop sending traffic to it because we really need this port scan to finish. I mean, we know the vulnerability already, but I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. Why did they tell me that CVE number? It should have just said that. It should have just said there was an IIS vulnerability, and that would have been better. Because all I wanted to know was port 80 the vulnerability or not, you know, so I can stop the nmap scan and the Ferox cluster. But since we know the vulnerability here, we can actually just do MSF console -q. So if I wanted to exploit this CVE number, I would just copy this. I would do this in Metasploit because Metasploit probably has this exploit built in. And then I would just do a search, paste, and yeah, see, we do have a module for this exact CVE. So we can actually just do U0 options. We can do, so we need to set our host to our target IP address, which is in this case over here. This. And then I would set lhost, this is our IP address, 210.10.16.20. Set lport. Well, we don't need to set lport. We can just leave that alone. Alright, that's all we need to change here, I think. So let's run this. See what happens here. It's thinking about it. I don't know. See what happens here. I don't think I've ever exploited this vulnerability before. I might have. I've never seen a Metasploit module take this line though, so I don't think so. Maybe the machine's just slow. Maybe I need to revert it. I don't know. It's extremely non-responsive, unfortunately. I'm telling you, this scan definitely would have revealed that CV. I would have bet, or at least a version number. We could have got. I don't know, man. We'll let this run for 10 minutes here, and if we don't get nothing in 10 minutes, I'm reverting this machine. It's probably just got built incorrectly or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and ping the machine. Like, can we do that? Probably not. It's a Windows machine, so I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work. Yeah, we're getting replies. See how slow it is, though? I mean, that's really slow. Unfortunately. This is just a slow machine, man. I don't know what to do. Oh. Okay, so that exploit completed, but no session was created. So it failed. That exploit failed on us. Alright, well that's not a big deal. Let's go back to the options. It's just doing a brute force. See, I can't even change the target because I don't even know what operating system it is exactly. We know it's Windows, but I don't know what version of Windows it is, so that might be an issue on why that wasn't working. Well, let's go ahead and show targets. What do you mean? Let's see if we can find a manual exploit for this. So let's go to Google and we will type in this exploit. Let's go to exploit DB. Let's see what this is. There's a buffer overflow. (7269) is that the CVE? 7269. Just looking at the code here, I'm not sure how. I mean, there's shellcode here, but is this shellcode gonna work? You know what I mean? We might have to generate a shellcode. I don't know if that's gonna be super reliable. Let's check out this exploit on GitHub. Yeah, see, this one is 7269 based on this, but works remotely. Oh, okay. So we have a Python script here. Actually, I think this is the same thing. So I guess that shellcode does work. Let's go ahead and copy this. Let's go make directory hackbox / what's this called? Grandpa. Change directory hackbox / grandpa, and we want to do nano exploit.py. Paste this exploit into here, and we need to change it a little bit. I think No, I don't think we do. Control X, Y, enter to save. And let's go back to here. Let's go back one. We just need to run this command here. And we'll make the endpoint say the IP address because it doesn't have a name. So we'll get the IP address here, copy this, paste, and let's see how that works. Okay, nothing. No module name URL parse. This is an old exploit. Let's try Python 2 and see if that changes anything. That worked. Well, I don't know if it worked, but it didn't give us a Python error. Sending payload. Server response. You know, I just realized we could have done a curl and we could have got this information right here. So we could have sped. Yeah, we didn't need an nmap to get this server version. We could. I realized we could have done this. We could have done curl dash actually we don't even, I don't think we need to do a dash anything. I think if we just do a curl to this IP address here, http:// I think it would just give us the version number and stuff. Yeah. Microsoft Office Web Server 5.0. Yeah, Microsoft IS 6.0. So we would have found, we could have found this CVE like this. So we could have been like google.com, pasted this vulnerabilities. Yeah, see, that's that same exploit. Yeah, so we would have got a CVE this way. So remember that, guys. Never, always curl. Always curl. I should have known better to just curl this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, like I said, this port scan for on just port 80 definitely would have gave us that information, and I'll show it to you right now. I would bet money that it would tell us the CVE number outright. Maybe. No, it didn't. Did it give us a version? It did give us a version. 6.0. It's not putting in the same. Select here. What's up, you Para? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? So this guy is the same version number as what the curl did, but I don't see that same CVE that they're citing here. I mean, let's look this up. This has an exploit right here. Let's see what happens if we do this. The CVE that they gave me, that module didn't work in Metasploit. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, well, let's try a different one. Let's go here. Let's see what this vulnerability is. MS 08062. That's exactly what this is. Oh, here we go. CVE 2008 1446. Let's see. Did that pop up? Yeah, here it is, right here. Let's go back to our Metasploit and search for that CVE. See if we get anything. Nothing. Wow. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do. I really hate DuckDuckGo. Matter of fact, guys, we're gonna fix this right now. Let's go to my settings. How do I change the default search engine? I want google.com. Google.com. Save. I hate DuckDuckGo so much. Does that fix a problem though? Let's look. No, it don't. Why does it do that? Why does it already change this to why can't I make Google or Chromium use Google? I don't know. It's so frustrating. What do I think? Yeah, so I agree with you there. The Hack the Box Academy is pretty boring because there's all reading and there's no videos. I'm a video person myself, especially since I don't know. I think videos is the best way to demo this stuff. And the fact that they don't make videos for their courses is kind of a shame. I would definitely like to see videos. What was we looking up? We was looking up this CVE exploit. Let's see if we find anything here. Here's one. Live overflow internet printing protocol. Let's open up a new tab here. Search exploit this. Nothing, dude. Huh. Dude, the only CVE that I'm finding vulnerabilities for is for this, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and what's that CVE number again? Let's go back to our nmap scan results. So if we take this version, Google. Well, oh my gosh. On your last try, you didn't have a listener set up? I guess you're right. Let me look. What port does it connect to by default? Is this the port that it connects to? It's not even a port number. So what port does it connect to by default? That's why I didn't think. Looks like 443. I don't know. If port equals none, 443. Else 80. Alright. Well, let's try that. Go ahead and split this terminal. Start with a listener here, netcat-lmvp443, and we'll just run this Python exploit again. See that? Oh, I said port 80. See, I don't know. This is. Yeah, I'm thinking that shellcode's different. Let's try the Metasploit one again, just to see, but you're right, we can try different shellcode here in a sec. I do want to try this Metasploit module one more time though. I need to get that CVE number though. Yeah, 2017 7269. So that's what we want. So we will copy this again. Copy and go back to Metasploit and we will search for this. Actually, rank is manual. What does that mean? Maybe I just set up the Metasploit module wrong. Let's look again. After the IIS6 web application, vhost. I don't think we have to set that. Well, this is Windows Server 2003. Let's go back to our nmap scans. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe we need to just change the version. Nope, that's the right version. Windows Server 2003, 90%. Yeah, that's right. Quick set lhost to panel 0. I might have typoed the lhost wrong last time. We'll set rhost to this IP address. And run. See what happens. Server did not respond correctly to WebDAV request. I think we broke it, guys. I think we need to revert the machine. I really do think we broke it. Let's go. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to refresh this. The parameter is incorrect. See, yeah, that's different. HTTP:// It should give us a default page. It's not. So we definitely broke it. Let's go ahead and revert the machine. Revert. And this box has been a little bit of a pain. I'd say this box is very trivial. This vulnerability is trivial to exploit. It's being a little problematic to me. I think it's just because the box isn't stable. I think if the box was stable, I think it'd be easier to exploit, but I don't know. It hasn't been stable this entire time. It's been incredibly slow. Everything's been super slow. Hopefully this revert fixes that problem. Alright, so we got a new IP address here. So all we have to do is go back to our Metasploit and set lhost to this. Let's try that and run. Handler failed to bind to 10. What? Oh. What? Why would it try to bind to 10.129 181 when I set our host to this? Oh, because I set our hosts with an S. Set our hosts with an S. There we go, that's why. Let's run that. It still said failed to bind. Oh, I know why. I see what happened. I see what's going on here. So, options. Somehow my lhost is here. That doesn't make any sense. Set lhost tunnel 0. Alright. I don't know how that happened. Let's try that. That should work a lot better. See what happens here. Sending Sage, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. I think it worked, guys. I think it's gonna work. Alright. So we have an interpreter session. Let's go ahead and get UID, see who we are. Oh gosh. Access denied. Well, let's just do shell. Oh my gosh, this is a horrible shell. Channel 2 created. Who am I? We are NT Authority Network Server. So we have a shell, guys. So we're in the machine. We have initial access. That's very good. I think what happened, the first time we ran this Metasploit module, buffer overflows, if they don't work, it breaks the machine. So we broke the machine the first time we ran that Metasploit module. That's why nothing else was working after we did that, because we broke it. Because that's what buffer overflows do if you don't get it exactly right the first time. So when we reverted the machine and ran the same module, we didn't do anything different. We just reverted the machine and then it worked. So that helped out a lot. So we have initial access. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and do some privilege escalation now. So let's try to see if we can find a user flag. So let's change directory. Well, before we do that, let's just do a dir and see if there's a flag just in here maybe. No, let's go ahead and change directory c:/Windows. This is like Windows XP. It's an old machine, man. That's why it's so slow, I think. Let's go back to change directory just to see drive as a whole here. Let's do change directory program files. See if we can get a user flag here. Change directory. No, I don't want program files. What am I doing? Go back. Change directory, documents, and settings. Say the user's Harry. Can we go change directory Harry? Are we Harry? Access denied. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to escalate our privileges from here. Well, let's go ahead and exit. Let's go back to our interpreter shell. And let's do... let's see if get system works. Just access denied. Okay. Well, it was worth trying, I guess. Let's see if we can... background. And we want to... use... search exploit suggester. Can we just do that? I always forget the module name for the exploit suggester. Can I not copy this? Here we go. Post multi-recon local exploit suggester. That's the module. So we want to do use, paste that, and then let's do options. Set session. Wait, what? Oh, it didn't. I want to use this. Post multi-recon local exploit suggestion? Why is that not working? They have the little module. Why? Do I have to put a slash in front of this? Huh. That's weird. Did they change the name of it since this blog post? I don't know, man. Where are the bones at, man? Where are the bones at? Oh. Oh, he actually... Oh, he spelled it wrong. Why would he just correct the post? Why did you have to... He literally put the bad spelling in there. Like... No wonder why it didn't work. Alright, there we go. Let's do options. Set session 1. And we will run the exploit suggester. I want to know where the vuln's at. Yo, my chat just says LinkedIn user. Let me go to LinkedIn and see who chatted. The exploit suggester. Oh my gosh. Is the music too loud, guys? Should I turn the music down a notch? It seems like it's a little too loud. I think I am going to turn it down a notch. Man, I didn't realize it was so loud. Oh. What? My bad, guys. I made a crucial error. Is that better? Does that sound better than what it was? Down 25%? What's up, Matt? Yeah, I don't know. I went to LinkedIn. I heard the music so loud. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was that loud. I did that on accident. Yeah, on my chat it says it just says LinkedIn user, but then when I go to LinkedIn I can actually see your name. Thanks for stopping in, Matt. How you doing today? All right, let's do. This is the one we exploited this before. Let's see if this works. Doing good. Packing for DEF CON? Nice. I'm not gonna be at DEF CON, unfortunately. Maybe next year. I hope to be there. I've never been to a DEF CON, but it's definitely on my bucket list for sure. Well, that's all I wanted to do. Set G session 1. We'll run that, see if it works. That didn't work. Alright. That's okay. Let's try the next one. Nothing. Try this one. Run that. See if that one works. Nothing. This one says web dev. That might work. We know web dev's running. It keeps giving us access is denied. I don't understand why access is denied to everything. I don't think any of these are gonna work because I don't have the most stable I don't have the most stable Metropolis show right now. Yeah, see? Well, we're not NT authority system. We are NT. Oh, let's do use. Or no, it's not use. It's sessions 1. Oh, I have to do sessions 1. Shell. Who am I? There we go. See, we're NT authority network service. We're not system. Well, we'll have to escalate our privileges in a different manner because interpreter's not going to work. That's okay. Change directory, inet pub. Admin scripts, that looks very interesting. Change directory. admin scripts. Access denied. Upload one piece. Yeah, we'll hear in a sec. I just want to take a gander around before I run one piece. And also another thing I want to do was who am I / priv. See if we get anything here. SC impersonate privilege is on, so God Potato might work. Actually, that's the route I'm gonna go. Actually, we'll just try God Potato. Maybe use a print spooler. Is this a 32-bit system? Or is it 64-bit? This is a 32-bit system, okay. I don't know if I have a 32-bit version of God Potato, honestly. We'll see. Turn the music down a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and close out of this. Close out of Furox. Close out of this. Close out of this tab. Metasploit over here. Change this to, I don't know, nothing. Tab. What was I looking up? We wanted to see change directory tools. We wanted to see if I had a 32-bit version of God Potato. I don't think I do, man. I don't know. This God Potato might not work. The payloads won't work because you weren't being written to an area you didn't have access to? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Let's try that again. I didn't even think about that. Let's do change directory, C:. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Change directory, C:// //? It should be in the C. Yeah, there we go. Need to find a writable directory. I think I should be able to write right here. Let's do background. You get so background right. I have to run the exploit gesture again because I cleared the terminal. Windows temp is your go-to? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I should be able to write here. Well, let's just do this. Get UID. Still getting access denied. I don't think this is. I don't think it's a directory issue. I don't know what that means. Is there a temp directory in here? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, I have to type an exit. Change directory, c:// Windows // oh no, just 2 slashes here. // you have to add an extra slash in interpreter. It's really annoying, but that's just how it is. Temp. Print working directory. Alright, let's do get UID. Let's see if that, see, it's still giving me the same access denied error. But let's try those exploit suggesters again. So let's do background, use exploit suggester, and set G session 1, run. Let's see if that changes at all. And then after that, we'll just run one piece. We'll just exploit it without metasploit. I don't know why that. I don't know what this means. I think there's something wrong with the interpreter shell or something. This exploit suggestion taking a lot longer than the last one did, didn't it? Yeah, that didn't work. Still the same problems. I don't know. I don't think any of this is gonna work. Let's just do sessions 1 and shell. Let's do python 3-http.server. So we're going to host all the files, all my tools on an HTTP server. We'll have to do systemctl stop Apache 2 and then run that again. And we want to get God Potato. I don't think it's going to work, but it's worth a shot. We're going to use certutil to transfer the file. So this is a command here. Basically, we just need to change this to our IP address, which is 10.10.16.20. And we're not transferring Mimikatz, we're going to transfer God Potato. So is God Potato capitalized? Yeah, it is. So it's godpotato.exe, and then we'll call it godpotato.exe. Copy this here, and we will paste this here. See if that works. Parameter is incorrect. Wonder why. I think the insert command is different on Windows XP. It's not. This is an old Windows machine, guys. Yeah, you're right. We can just use upload from interpreter. No, not background. We want to exit. I bet you the interpreter upload function doesn't work though. Upload. Slash tools slash guide capital P potato.exe. Did that actually work? Nice, it actually worked. We got shell. It should be in our directory. There it is. Let's just run it and see if it works. I have my doubts because this is a 32-bit system. But we'll just run it anyway, see what happens here. It ran. It didn't give us an error. Well, let's just run it and see if, like how we normally would. And just to see if it works. Alright, let's try that. No, that didn't work. I didn't think it was. Alright, let's upload One Piece. Let's do... But then again, One Piece... Well, we need to find a 32-bit version of One Piece. Let's look here. I think One Piece... Let's do upload this section slash, and the name of the file we want is One Piece x86. Copy that. Paste this here. One Piece is pretty big, obviously. It's taking a long time. Either that or the box broke again. This is a pretty fragile box, so I wouldn't be surprised, man. Would not be surprised at all. Let's do shell. It's so slow, man. We should have One Piece in here now. There it is. So we do dot slash Win PEAS x86.exe. Run that. See what happens here. This box is so slow. It's unbearable, man. It's unbearable. I wish I could just do stuff. That's what makes some machines harder to hack when they're slow like this, because it's like when they're slow, you can't try stuff out. That's all hacking is, just try and fail, 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 and eventually you figure it out. But when you can't try and fail fast, then it takes a long time to do it, to get the box. It's like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't work because WinP's x86 doesn't work for Windows XP machines. I don't know. I have to find another way to elevate our privileges. I'll just have to get the version. There's definitely other ways to elevate our privileges here. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel this channel here. Why do I have 18 channels? It makes a new channel every time. Gross. Well, let's do shell again. So WinP's doesn't seem like it's gonna work on me, for me, but that's okay. Let's do system info again. Let's see if we can get like a service pack version. Like, let's see the exact version of Windows we're running. Yeah, here we go. So we have this. So there's got to be a privilege escalation vector just by Googling this right here. So let's do well, I just hate the way DuckDuckGo looks. Like, it's just gross. And it never gives you the best results anyways. Let's try this again. It says Windows Vista. Windows kernel exploit. What's up, Amani? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? Windows XP, Windows Server 2000, SP2, x86. This works here. Yeah, this definitely works. What? This is a C program. How do I compile this, though? I don't really have the tool to compile this. I like how we Googled this, and then Granny is a box that pops up here. That's actually the next box we're going to be doing. Hopefully today. I'm going to avoid that below because we don't want spoilers, but that tells me I'm on the right track. Well, not really, because this machine's called Grandpa. If it said Grandpa, I'd be like, oh, we're on the right track. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Or that. Or that. See if I can find one that's already compiled. If not, Oh, it does have a CVE number. Alright, let's do... Oh, let's do, let's use this module. This probably ain't gonna work because none of my modules are working, but it's worth a shot. Not use. Search this. Oh no. Search CVE dash. There we go. Yes, I meant search. CVE. There we go. Nothing. Alright. That's very unfortunate. How can I get this exploit compile? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Perfect. MS11046.exe. That's the same 11046, right? It's the same one. Yep, that's the same one. Alright, this is what we need. Copy link address. So let's go back to change directory. Back to box. So what's the name of this box? Grandpa. And we will do a wget. Boom. We should have a, yep. Let's do Python 3-m http.server. So just for those that wasn't tracking there, I just used wget to download that exploit, this MS11046exe. Hopefully if we just run this and it just hopefully gives us privilege isolation, I don't know. I'm just gonna fire and forget here and just see what happens. Alright, so we gotta host on a web server. Actually, no we don't, this doesn't work. We need to sessions 1 and we need to upload. Let's make sure we're in the right directory, in the temp directory again. We need to upload. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I thought I had something else on my clipboard. We want to upload this slash this. Alright, now if we do shell, let's see, how do we use this? Usage. Do I just run the command and then it just works? So it says use this, alright. I think that's all we gotta do, guys. I think all we gotta do is run it. dir and just do /ms11-046.exe. Might give us system shell. Program too big to fit the memory, bro. Why does this box suck? It has no resources. It breaks. No memory. It has none of this. This box sucks. I hate this box. It's hard because the box sucks. There's no memory. And everything you run crashes it, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's see here. What else can we try? What's this is a different one. What's the K8? Yeah, see, we got 2003 local. I don't know. Let's try this one, man. Copy link address. Let's try a different. We'll download this. I don't know what the underscore K8 means, but it might be worth a shot here. Oh, my interpreter session died, bro. I think we broke the whole box, guys. I think we're gonna have to start. We have to revert it again, I think. Dude, that's wild. I don't even remember. I hate this box. This box sucks. You know, it's one thing that gets beat by lack of skill and lack of knowledge, but when the box is like you know there's a vulnerability there and you can't exploit it because the box doesn't have the resources to run anything, you know, that's a security right there. No one thought about that. If your box has no resources and it constantly crashes, can't get hacked. Think about that. Man, I forget what we did to exploit that. It was Microsoft ISS 6.0. Yeah, this one here. This CVE here. Set our host, I think that's the right IP address, 181.4. This should work. Let's just run this and see what happens. I doubt it's gonna work. I think we broke it, so we might have to revert the machine. I'd be surprised if this does work. It's taking a long time, so I think I'm right. I think it's broken. I have to revert it. We'll let it run here for a few more minutes and see what happens here, but it's not looking good. Not looking good. Heading out for chow. Talk soon. All right, Brian. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the little nudges and all the ideas that you ran by. And yeah, hopefully I see you on another stream. And thanks for stopping in. And have a good one. Take care. I think this machine broke, guys. Let's go ahead and quit this. Go back to hack the box and revert again. We're going to give this one more hour. If I don't solve this in 1 hour, we're going to look at the write-up and see how to escalate our privileges. So we're going to try this for 1 more hour. Because I try to keep these streams under 4 hours. And if I hit the 3-hour mark, we're in danger of not solving it on stream. So I look at the write-up at that point. Which it would be the first box that I would need the write-up for. To pwn. If that's the case. We haven't needed to look at the write-up yet. By the way, there's nothing wrong looking at write-ups. It's a perfectly good way to learn how to hack. You definitely want to try your hardest first. You don't want to go straight to the write-up. But if you spend 3 hours on something, looking at the write-ups is perfectly reasonable, in my opinion. I've learned a lot from write-ups. Let's do... set our hosts, to this. And run that. Hopefully this just works, man. Hopefully, if we're lucky, this gives us a more stable interpreter shell. And it doesn't error out on us. And we can actually use like all the interpreter tools without getting the errors like we did last time. What's up, pre-sequel and stream? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Get UID. See what happens. Yeah, see, same error. It's gotta be a box. Or maybe there's something wrong with my Metasploit. I don't know. Is something wrong with my Metasploit? Let's look that up. We're gonna pull this over to ChatGPT here and we're gonna see what it says. What is this error and why am I getting it after getting a valid shell? Let's see what happens if I type that in. Occurs when the getUID command and interpreter fails to retrieve the user ID of the process on which an interpreter session is running. This typically happens due to insufficient privileges of the compromised account. Here are some reasons. Well, we tried get system earlier. But I guess we can try it again. I doubt it. Yeah, see? Nothing works. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Let's migrate to another process. Let's see if that changes anything. Let's do migrate. Let's migrate into, I don't know, which one looks good to me. I mean, we probably need to migrate to one of the ones that's here, that's run by network service. So let's just migrate into 1920. Let's try that. It'd be pretty cool if this migrating processes removes all these restrictions that we have on our interpreter shell. That would be really cool. That'd be super cash money. LSAS, well, we can't migrate into LSAS because LSAS doesn't get listed and we're not into the authority system, so we can't really migrate into there. So can we get UID now? Please no privilege errors. Oh yes, no more privilege errors, baby. All right, we solved the problem. We're not getting more privilege errors. So now we can actually run Metasploit modules in this. So let's do. What's up, Dev Soother? William Stream, thanks for stopping in. You know me? Yeah, I know you because your icon, your avatar. Did you change your name on YouTube? It's the same avatar. It's a cute cat, by the way. Is that your cat? Yes, I'm a cute cat. A very cute cat. I agree. Oh, so you're not the cat owner. Like, you're the actual cat. Got you. Alright, well, I hope you're having a fantastic day. That's a selfie. That wasn't a picture. That was a selfie. I got it. Let's do. Let's run the exploit gesture again, guys. Let's run it one more time because we're not gonna get the same errors we got before, and that's a fact. Meow meow meow. Spawn notification. What was I doing? We wanted to get the exploit gesture. We want to get. Session not found? What do you mean? Oh, because I got a different session now? No active sessions, bro? Oh, because I accidentally exited my interpreter session. Oh, I hit exit instead of background, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, we gotta revert to machine again. Dang. Fatal error, bro. Fatal error. I typed in exit when I want to type in background. That was not a big brain move. That was a brain fart for sure. All right, let's try that. Let's try again. Let's get this IP address. All right, so we gotta set gr host to this, and we will. What's that CVE number again? This number. So we will search for the CVE, use 0, set G, lhost, tunnel 0, and run. So Joe Palmer with Stream, thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. What part of the process are you on, right? Hopefully the question makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. So right now I'm on the privilege escalation. I have gotten initial access. Even though I don't have initial access right now, but I know how to get initial access because the box keeps breaking on me. So I just got to get initial access again, which is super easy because it's just a Metasploit model here. And then I'm trying to escalate my privileges. So I don't know how to escalate my privileges to the box just yet. But that's what we're trying to figure out. Dude, bad server did not respond. What? What do you mean bad server? Set our hosts. Oh, what? Let's run that again. That should work. Why? Why is this failing? Why is this failing? It worked so many times before, and now it's not. Why is it not letting me set the RHOS? Set RHOS. I keep doing set G. I guess set G doesn't work with RHOS. I don't know what the heck that. What's that all about? Let's run that. That should work. I don't know why. Yeah, set G for RHOS doesn't work. You have to just do set. If you're wondering what set G means you're setting it globally, so it persists. So if I change modules, the IP address is already set for me. So that's why you typically want to do a set G if you're gonna be switching up a bunch of modules. But in this case, I guess set G doesn't work for RHOS. I don't know why. Can you share something about how you monitor the seam? Yo, bro, I can't actually. That is so. I have never been a cybersecurity analyst or a cybersecurity engineer. I've never used the seam in the real world, and that's the truth. I'm a penetration tester. I'm an attacker. I'm not a defender. I have used seams on like try hack me rooms, and it's a very small use, I guess. I've only had like a small taste of seam usage in try hack me, but as far as real world use, I have zero real world use of seams. But I have used like Splunk and maybe a couple other ones by doing like the try hack me pass. But honestly, I really can't help you there. It's not my area of expertise. I'm like I said, a pen tester. I can tell you a lot about hacking, but not too much about defending. All right, so we need to migrate into. Let's migrate into 2656. Yep, no errors. Okay, perfect. So now we have to do background. This is where I messed up last time. I hit exit here and I destroyed everything. I had to start over. Background. and then we will use exploit suggester, set G session 3, because we're now in session 3, and we will run the exploit suggester. What? Session not found? What are you talking about? Huh? What do you mean session not found? There's a session ID 3. Set session 3? I guess you can't set globally on exploit suggester? That's weird. Why does global not work on certain modules? That's strange to me. Alright, let's do a run. Set G. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe set G doesn't work. Let's try this out, baby. See what we get here. Well, we know what we're gonna get. We've already ran an exploit suggester like 2 or 3 times now, but I keep clearing the terminal. I should put it in my notes, but meh. This is why you should put stuff in your notes. This is a prime example of why you should, when you get output, put it in your notes. Because I've ran this 3 times now, and I only needed to run it 1 time. So. Oh my gosh, this box isn't called Grandpa. It's Grandpa? What's the difference between Grandpa and Grandpa? I titled the stream incorrectly. I put a D here for Grandpa, and it's just Grandpa. I'll have to fix that when stream's over for the YouTube recording. Never heard of setg. Can you why it would be used? Setg is setting it globally. So basically, I'll show you why you would use setg. I'm gonna show you a prime example of this. So exploit suggester gave us all these modules to try, right? So we're gonna try this module here. We'll say use this. If we hit options, let's say we set session 4, right? And we hit options. See, we have it currently set to 4, but let's say I wanted to use a different module here. Say we want to switch modules, and I hit options again on this module. See how it reverted to session 3? That's because session 3 is set globally. So basically, when you set globally, set G, you don't have to constantly set your session when you're using an module and interpreter, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Grandpa south of the Mississippi, is that what that means? Is that like a southern way of saying grandpa? What's up? Is it Zastin? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. What am I trying to hack? I'm trying to hack Grandpa from Hack the Box. We have access to it. We have broken into the machine. We're just now trying to get administrator privileges at this point. See, if I go back to this module, if I hit options again, it's going to go back to 4. That's because I set it already, but set G. I honestly thought it was going to be, oh my gosh, set G session 3. Yeah, so I don't have to, oh my. We're getting an error? Oh, what? I did not expect that. Failed to validate session. What do you mean? Well, set G's not working right now. I don't know why. It normally does. Set session 3. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright, let's try that again. Is this gonna work? See if this works. Hopefully we get a system add shell. Exploit finished, waiting for hopefully a privileged payload execution. This is a good sign. We're sending a stage. We're sending a stage. Please be privileged. And if it is, we're in. We're done with this box. Get UID. Come on, come on. Yes! We're into the authority system. We've rooted the box, guys. We did it. Let's do shell. And let's do change directory C:/ it's a Windows XP box. I think it's programs and document settings. DAR. Change directory, documents and settings. DIR. Change directory. I think it was Harry. Yeah, Harry. Harry. Change directory, desktop. Type user.txt. That should be a flag there. Yep, there we go. That's the user flag. Go to the portal, the dashboard, I mean. Paste our user flag, submit. I think YouTube is using AI on the comment section because I write the comment right now, so YouTube is hiding and you can't see that comment. It was about the web page, what I was made. Huh. That's weird. So you're saying like you post a comment and it didn't show up or something? The user flag, man, honestly, this wasn't too easy. Mostly it was easy, but it wasn't too easy because the box kinda. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and write this as easy. I think that's a fair rating for this box. Alright, let's go change directory, backpack, // administrator / desktop. Type root.txt. There's our root flag right there. Done. Submit. Boom. Oh no, it is right. Grandpa. It does have a D there. So they named the machine wrong on the actual machine. So it is Grandpa with a D. Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, I didn't submit a rating. Let's go easy here. Submit rating. Honestly, can I review the box? I don't know how to review it. Can I review it? I was gonna leave it like 2 stars because it broke so many times, but oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and stop this machine and we'll click walkthroughs here. Let's read the official write-up and see how we were supposed to exploit it. We might have done it an unintentional way. I'm assuming we did it the unintentional way. And while we're reading the write-up, we're going to start up our next machine, which is Granny. So we will start Granny here. Adventure mode, spawn machine. We can close all these tabs because this is all information related to the last machine. And we can close this tab. We can close Metasploit. Alright, can we get this box completed in an hour and a half? I think we can if it doesn't break like Grandpa did. And if I can quit Metasploit here. Exit-Y. There we go. All right, let's look at the write-up for Grandpa. I see what. All right, so we got these same InMap results, and they found this CVE, which we found that by Google searching. Yep, this is the same. This is the same Metasploit module we use for our initial access. So we got the initial access the intended way. Privilege escalation. Running local exploit suggester and Metasploit returns several recommendations. See, they didn't get that same error we got, so we did kind of do it unintentionally because, yeah, we did get these exploit suggestion. We did get these suggested to us, but we didn't. It wasn't in the first one in the stack, so we didn't use it. So we did do this unintentionally, kind of, because we still use Metasploit. If the first one didn't work, we went down the line on one of these would have just worked. So they used specifically they used the MS14_070 TCP IP CTL. So we used a different Metasploit module, but we did use Metasploit. So in a way we did it intended, and in a way we didn't do it intended. Especially the fact that we had to migrate process. That was something that I've never had to do before. For that reason anyways, I've migrated process before for different reasons. But the fact that we were getting that privilege denied for some reason means we had to migrate privileges. So I don't know why they didn't get that issue with when they ran the exploit suggester, but yeah, if you was following this guide to the letter, you wouldn't have been able to exploit this. So we had to do some creativity there to exploit it. So that makes it a little fun. But maybe, I don't know. It was, my box is messed up. I don't know. It was very unstable. All right, let's go ahead and start scanning Granny. Let's do Rust scan. So Rust scan, for those who don't know, for those who just tuning in, Rust scan is a very fast version of Nmap. And the way the commands ran is you do Rust scan. It's not built into Kali Linux by default, by the way. You have to actually go out to GitHub and install this. It's Rust scan -A. The A means the address or the target machine IP address, and then -R is the range. In this case, we're doing port 1 through port 65,535, which is all the ports. So immediately we have port 80 open, so we can actually already just open up a new tab and navigate to that IP address and see what's on that web server. So we got under construction. So this is very similar to Grandpa so far. This is almost the same thing. So let's try to speed this up. Let's do like a curl and then http:// see if we get a version here. We're not getting the same thing. Let's do Nmap -st. No, let's do this. Trying to see if that same command was in here, but oh, it's not. I don't need it. I don't know why. I could have been faster if I just copied and pasted the command. Alright, so this is our comprehensive Nmap scan that I like to run. Ports, we just do 80 here. IP address. Go back, get our IP address. And we'll do a -T4 just in case it takes a long time like last time. And run that. So for those who don't know, -ST means we're specifying a TCP scan or a full connection scan. -A stands for -all, and that's a combination of -O, -SV, and -SC. -O is operating system detection. Dash SV is service version detection. Dash SC is the scripting engine that runs all the most common and basic scripts. And then dash S script vuln is the vulnerability script that searches for vulnerabilities. That's not included in the dash SC, which is why I specify it. Dash PN means we're skipping pings because we know the target's already alive. Dash P is the port, so in this case it's port 80. This is our target IP address here, and dash T4 means we're speeding it up. By default, Nmap uses dash T3, and when you do dash T4, we're speeding it up a little bit. What's up, WireDogSec? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How are you doing today? What is it? Curl dash SSTI HTTP ://10.129.95.234. No headers. Not getting any headers. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's always a good time to stream. Hack the Box on Twitch every Sunday. I look forward to it every Sunday. I'm like in the middle of the week. I'm like, man, I'd like to Sunday to be here so I can do my stream. I might have to start doing more streams during the week or something. Because I really do like streaming. Hack the Box. I do like challenging myself on these boxes, even though we are doing the easy machines. They're still fun. And eventually we're going to run out of easy machines. So my goal is to pwn every single easy machine on Hack the Box. And once I do that, we'll start streaming the medium machines. And then once we complete all the medium machines, we'll go hard. So we're just going to, start with easy, go medium, go hard, then go insane. And eventually I'll have all the boxes. I'll have all the boxes pwned on Hack the Box. 1 week at a time. And these easy machines, we can usually get 2 done in one stream, but I think once we go into the medium boxes, we're only going to be able to do 1 per stream, I think. So, slowly but surely, we're going to pwn every single box on Hack the Box. It will happen. Unless I die. That's the only way you're stopping me. You got to kill me. If you kill me, then it won't happen, but that's the only thing that's going to stop me. Yeah, I'm not getting information here. Hopefully this MF scan finishes soon. These great. Oh my gosh, I just realized it, bro. The whole last stream, not last stream, but the last box, we were attacking Grandpa, and I was complaining about how slow it was. And I just realized it's slow because he's old. It's Grandpa, bro. And Granny's slow too because she's old too. So that's why the boxes are slow. Maybe that was by design. I don't know. Oh man, we're complaining about Grandpa and Granny being slow. It's like, well, of course, it's Grandpa and Granny, bro. They're old. What's up, Yakshaw 21? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking, I was like, man, it's like this machine is slow too, and then I can see Granny in the background here, and then it just hit me. I just busted up laughing, man. It just hit me. I'm like, well, no duh, it's slow. That's funny. I wonder if they made it slow on purpose. So only port 80 is open according to RustScan. So I'm gonna kind of believe it here. Sorry, my English is basic. You're good. All good. You know, the fact that if you speak more than one language, then that's impressive because I definitely can't have conversations in other languages, so no worries at all. I took a few French classes in high school, but all my French knowledge is kind of gone at this point because I never used it. I don't know any other languages other than English. Unless you count Python. Does Python count as a language? Does programming languages count as a language? Does Leet speak count as a language? So last box, we could get the information we needed by running a curl, but this box we can't. Font is a bit small. Ah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't zoom in on this one. Sorry about that. Is that better? How's that? I try to remember to zoom in after I start a new tab, but sometimes I forget. And if I forget, feel free to remind me. Feel free to remind me. Guys, I'm out of coffee. Actually, there was more in it than I thought there was. There's a few more sips in here. Yeah, no problem. You Puro. Thanks for letting me know, honestly. If there's anything wrong with the stream, like sound quality, like if it's lagging, if it's blurry, if the music's too loud, if my voice isn't loud enough, text is small, just point it out. I have no problem correcting all that stuff. I would prefer you guys tell me that stuff because the goal of the stream is to have a good viewing experience, and I don't see what you guys are seeing exactly. You know what I mean? I'm not hearing exactly what you guys are hearing. Like I hear the music, but my volume is different than your guys' volume. You've been learning Python yourself? Good. Nice. Python is still the most used cybersecurity programming language today. And if you want to be a cybersecurity professional, if you want to do this for a living, it's, I would say, almost essential. The reason why I say it's almost essential because I feel like with the advent of ChatGPT and large language models, programming knowledge isn't as necessary. However, I still think you need, like, those basic Python skills is going to set you apart from a lot of other people because a lot of people don't want to learn those Python skills. Like, people are like, oh, do I have to program to be in cybersecurity? Do I have to program to be a hacker? It's like, yes. Stop being lazy, learn the stuff, and do it. That's like one of my least favorite questions. Do I have to learn programming to be a hacker? And the answer is yes. Yes, you do. And if you are avoiding to learning how to be a programmer and you want to be a hacker, you'll never be a great hacker. You might be able to be like a decent, you know, a beginner level hacker without knowing how to program, but you'll never reach great status if you don't take the time and learn at least one programming language, at least one. What do you think? Hack the Box too much reading? I'm more official. That's the third time you said that. I already answered your question, but I'll answer it again. So yeah, Hack the Box Academy is a lot of reading, man. It is. You're right. You go to the Hack the Box Academy and it's just a wall of text and there's no videos. And I've been saying it for a while now. Like Hack the Box could benefit from having videos. I think if they added videos, demonstrations in the Hack the Box Academy, it would make Hack the Box Academy next level. And unfortunately, you're not allowed to stream those upper level Hack the Box Academy modules. You can only stream the beginning level ones, like the easy ones, the tier 0 ones, or whatever they're called. And so no one can stream the more advanced stuff. So you're never going to find a video demonstration on the advanced stuff, unfortunately. Unless Hack the Box changes it, which they should. Hack the Box, if you're watching, I will make videos on the Hack the Box Academy. If you let me. I'll do it. I can be the one. I'd love to do that. I think a lot of people think you have to be an expert at it. Nah, you don't need to be an expert programmer at all. What am I doing? I'm waiting for this in-map scan to finish. Yakshaw. You know, we're trying to hack Granny here, but we can't really do anything until this in-map scan's done because we need more information out of the target. And I can't really do anything until this in-map scan is done. So we're just hanging out. waiting for the scan. And this is hacking in real life, man. Like, this is my day job. I run scans, and sometimes it takes 5-10 minutes to run a scan, maybe longer, especially if the network's big. It could take all day for a scan, so this is what real world hacking looks like. Just waiting for stuff to finish, waiting for scans to finish. But yeah, back to the programming. Yeah, you don't need to be a developer. Like, you don't need to be a full-fledged, full-stack developer. You don't even need to be a developer at all to be a hacker. You really don't. You just need to know some basic scripting languages like Python, and that's about it. You don't need to program full-fledged applications and apps is short for application. Don't. I did try checking the website. Yeah, the website's just the default under construction here, so it's like, this is exactly like Grandpa. This is what Grandpa looked like. The only difference between this and Grandpa is that Grandpa let me get information out of it by doing a curl, but Granny does not have any headers here. So it's a little harder, it seems like, because it's giving me less information by doing a curl. I don't know how else to get the version number of the IIS. What do I think? I think TCM. I haven't really used a whole lot of TCM. I did do the TCM Python 101 and Python 102. I think, or is it 201? I did the 2 Python courses for hackers, and they're okay. I didn't think they were the best in the world, but they're all right. But there's only 2 TCM courses I've done. But I've heard a lot of people like them. You can't go wrong with TCM, honestly. Like, I've heard good stuff. Everyone likes it. I've never heard anything bad out of TCM. I think one day I'll start doing TCM training. But right now I'm in full-fledged offsec mode. I've been doing a lot of offsec training lately because I haven't not hacked the ball. Offsec Learn Unlimited subscription, so I spent $5,000 on that subscription, so it would be a waste of money if I start doing other training and I don't do my offsec training. So I'm kind of stuck in offsec land until my subscription's over. Learn a lot about AD attacks. Yeah, that's all people say. Like, the AD attacks. That's one thing that TCM does that offsec isn't doing. Because I don't know, OSCP has an Active Directory component, but there's a lot of Active Directory attacks that isn't covered in OSCP, unfortunately. I would too if I spent 5K. Yeah. It's not cheap. Offsec training is extremely expensive. But I'm hoping to get a few more offsec certs before the subscription ends. I've been slacking on my offsec training. I don't want to say slacking because I've been really working on like a lot. Like, I've been spending almost all my free time on my YouTube channel and stuff, making videos. That's what I like to do. And my training's been getting put on the back burner. 5K, yeah, offsec Learn Unlimited. I mean, they give you access to every single course, and you can take any certification exam, unlimited amounts. Like, if you fail, you can just retry. And it's a good, if you sit there, if you want to train all the time, like for a solid straight year, it's good for that. Especially if you want to get multiple offsec certs. Because it's cheaper, because like an offset course is like $1,600 by itself. So if you do the math, like, if you want to get 4 offset certs in a year, you're going to spend well over 5,000. So if you think you can get 4 offset certs in a year, it's better to pay the 5K to get well, it's not 5,000. It's like I think it's $5,400, $5,400, but I got a little bit of a discount. Yeah, it gives you access to all our training, and like I said, you get unlimited retakes for your exams, so that's really helpful. You can just take the exam, and if you fail, who cares? Like, just try it again 2 weeks from now. You just gotta wait 2 weeks to try it again. It's really good. If you can afford it, it's worth it. OffSec and SANS have the most expensive training and certs. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't even think you can put OffSec and SANS on the same level, dude, because SANS is way more expensive. Because SANS costs $10,000 for one certification exam, like one course. Whereas one course for OffSec is 1,600 bucks. So there's a massive gap between SANS and OffSec. OffSec is cheap compared to SANS, honestly. Like I said, SANS courses and certifications like combos, because the cert's $950, which is in my opinion pretty reasonable for a certification exam, but the training is like $9,000. So it comes up to almost $10,000 per course and certification combo. If you want to do just the courses, it's like 9 grand. It's crazy. Like who can afford that? No one. So that's why I don't have any SANS certs. I'm willing to spend $1,600 on a certification for an OffSec cert, but I'm not willing to spend 10,000 for one certification. You know, I dropped 5,000, but I dropped 5,000 to get multiple OffSec certs. You know what I mean? And that was worth it to me, and it's only worth it if you actually spend a lot of time. So I've actually wasted a lot of time, but it is what it is. I wish I could in map more like slow map. That's what Rust scan does. It's a turtle. I don't want to do any other scans because I don't want to slow this thing down. But man, dude, these scans take so long. I'm gonna go and hit machine info and see if Granny, while similar to Grandpa, can be exploited using several different methods. The intended method of solving this machine is the widely known WebDAV upload vulnerability. I like how they just straight up tell you how to exploit it. It is similar to Grandpa. Can I use the same module as before? Let's just try it maybe. That's not how you use MSPlay. It's MSF console -Q. Do you know who the mayor is? He works at TCM Security. He has a good ebook on creating your own Python C2 server. Yeah, I do know. I know of him. I don't know him personally, but yeah. I've actually read a few of his write-ups when I was doing TryHackMe back in the day. What was that CVE again that we exploited? Let's go back to Grandpa. I think we can just go to my Grandpa write-up. Let's get the CVE number. Let's see if it just works. Let's just see if the same way works. If it does, I'm gonna be so upset. That's boring if it's the same thing. But it might work, man. Let's see here. U0. Set our host to put up the granny machine. We know it's IIS, so there's a good chance that this is going to be the same way. We probably didn't even have to wait for this nmap scan. Set lhost tunnel 0. What? Set lhost tunnel 0. Why can't I set lhost? Set lhost tunnel 0. There we go. Run. See if that works. Let's see if that works. I think it is running the same version. I mean, it's giving us the same default page, so I think there's a high probability that Granny's initial access is the same exact way as Grandpa's initial access. But we'll see. We'll see. There might be a different method in here, a different way of exploiting this. Hopefully this isn't. This will probably break the machine, so it might mess up our nmap scan, unfortunately. If this doesn't work, then sending stage, that's a good sign. That's always a good sign when you see sending stage. See if it connects back, baby. Let's see if it connects back, baby. Let's see if it works. Dude, Granny's slower than Grandpa. Hey, we got an interpreter session. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Get UID. We're getting the same exact error as last time, so we know how to solve this from the last machine. We have to just migrate process, so we just do PS a list of processes. The nmap scan should have worked. Yet no, dude. These Grandpa and Granny are so slow. Like, these are some of the slowest machines I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's literally one port. We're only scanning one port. It's still going, dude. What's up, Charles? We're on the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and close this nmap scan because we already have access to the machines. Go ahead and close this tab and close this tab. Well, we'll get that tab open. Rename the session to Metasploit. Alright, so we want to migrate into, so last box we migrated into this one, right? Yeah, we did. So let's just migrate to 2860. Hey, that happens in the real world too, kind of similar to seeing the same finding for a client that you saw the previous year. Yeah, that's true. That's 100% factual. You know, I've been on a lot of pen tests now, I would say, and you look at the last year report, and the same findings pop up on the next year report, back-to-back years. That's 100% factual. All right, so we migrated process successfully. We have to Google exploit digester again because I never memorized it. So let's. Oh man, Metasploit exploit digester. I don't memorize stuff, guys. If it's a Google away like this, it's no point memorizing it, you know. Let's go in here and then I just copy this here. Copy that. Actually, no, that's not going to work. We have to background the session. Background a session. Use exploit suggester, set session 1, and run. See what happens here. This might be the same thing. It literally just might be the same thing. Which makes the box a little bit Shouldn't be the same thing. Back-to-back boxes, I mean, that's unfortunate. Background in a session? What do you mean? You're the smartest dressed pentester? Yeah, I like to dress professionally. I dress nicely because one, I feel like it gives me a lot of confidence. You know, I don't know if you guys watch football, but Deion Sanders, the great Deion Sanders once said, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. If you play good, you get paid good. If you get paid good, you eat good. Always gotta look good. We're gonna use the same. We're gonna use the same exploit as before. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing the Sunday exploits, the Sunday streams for a long time, because this is fun, man. Even though that's the same. Well, we'll see if this is the same exploit here. Let's do use set session 1 and run it. See if it works. We might get a privilege escalation right now, and it might be a wrap. Might be a win right off the rip, baby. It says exploit finished. Hopefully privileged. Hopefully privileged. Oh man, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, it didn't work. Nah, let's try it again. You know, just in case. Just in case. I really want to see if I can exploit it the same exact way. So we're gonna run it one more time. Sometimes exploits don't work on the first try. And there's been situations where I'd run it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it would work on, you know, four or 5. So it never hurts to run the exploit again, just in case. Especially if you're completely out of ideas, try it again, because there's been plenty of times where I ran exploit and didn't work, and then I tried again and it did work. But I'm not gonna try more than twice here. So let's move down the list. Let's do this WebDAV one. Nah, let's just go down the list. Let's go down the list here. Use this set G session 1 run. When I do that, like when do you background a session? You would background a session if you're trying to use post-exploitation modules, or if you're trying to control a different system. You can control multiple systems at one time in the same Metasploit session. Not sessions, but you know, instance. Alright, well that one didn't work, guys. Let's try this one. So this is the one that worked. This is the one that was in the grandpa write-up. So I'm not expecting this one to work. But if it does, then it's like, well, what's the difference between this and grandpa? You know what I mean? I mean, there's some subtle differences so far, like the fact that you can't get the headers when you curl the web server. I couldn't get the headers with Granny, but I could with grandpa. So far, that's the only difference that I've seen so far. Exploitation successful. Did we win? Did we win already? Let's see. No session was created. Wow. All right. All right. Let's get on the line then. Session's already elevated? What? We don't have an elevated session. We're still the web service account. Alright, let's do this one. Let's do the web dev. Run that. Session's already elevated? What are you talking about? No, it's not. Oh, it says NT Authority System. We are. I don't know which exploit worked. Maybe that last one did. Okay, yeah, that worked. Wow, okay, perfect. I didn't think... So when I did session, it says NT Authority Network Service. It doesn't say system here. That's why I didn't think that. Huh, okay, cool. Let's do shell. Yeah, that's the same exploit from the last machine. That's not the one we used for the last machine, but this is the one the write-up used for the last machine. So Grandpa and Granny, honestly, it's almost identical. They're basically the same. The path forward is exactly the same. Although it did say there's multiple ways to get route to Granny, but it looks like the same way it works for both Grandpa and Granny. Unfortunately, I don't know why they built a machine like that. We want to go. We want to change. Well, just do type C:// what's it called? Documents and settings / users / well, oh my gosh. Let's do this. I can't hit the right arrow key to go back. See, it's doing this dumb thing. I hate that. We don't want to do a type. We want to do a change directory to here. Because we don't know the users. Oh, I can't find a path. What the heck? Change directory C:// change directory. Isn't it documents and settings? Change directory. Documents and oh, my session died, bro. What? No. Oh my gosh. My session died. How did it just randomly died, bro? These boxes are so unstable. We're gonna have to revert the box. The initial access is a buffer overflow, and buffer overflows is like a one-shot thing. Like you use a buffer overflow, like you can't use it again. Bummer. Yeah, the stream's gonna last a little longer now because we were like this close to getting the flag. Like I was this close, and then it's like, nah, gonna shut down. Dude, imagine that as a defense mechanism. It's like, get hacked, just turn the computer off. Like, the computer automatically turns off once it knows it's hacked. All right, so what we want to do is we want to use, what's that CVE number again? This number. This is the grandpa write-up, by the way. I want to stress that I did not look at the granny write-up. I literally got this from the grandpa write-up. And we will set our host to this IP address. Set L host to tunnel 0, not set L host to tunnel 0. There we go. Options, perfect. Clear, run. Once again, for those just tuning in, this is the same exact initial access vector that we used for grandpa, which was the last box earlier this stream. This one works decently consistent. I mean, the first time we tried this on grandpa, it didn't work. And if you try and fail, you have to revert the whole machine. So that's the only thing that stuck to it, grandpa and granny, honestly. So we got Interpreter session 2 open. Now we want to do a PS because we got to migrate our process. We got to migrate into. I like to do the W3 WP.exe. So migrate to 2276. By the way, we're getting this number from right here, in case you was wondering. And the reason why we got to migrate is because there's something wrong with this actual session, the process that we're in. So migrating gets rid of those errors. And the write-up for grandpa, at least, I don't know about granny, so we haven't looked at the granny write-up, but for grandpa, they weren't getting those errors, unfortunately. So I don't know what deal is with my session is, but now let's do get UID to make sure things are working. There they are. And we want to, so we can just go to the grandpa write-up and get this information. We want to use this module right here. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I take that back. This isn't the module we got NT Authority System on earlier. So I'm gonna ask White Suggester again. No, we have the background. This is where your background. Background. And then use this set session 2 run. These machines, yeah, we've had to revert them each multiple times now. Well, Granny only got reverted once, but still. They're very unstable, unfortunately. If they were more stable, I feel like the stream would have been over by now, but since the stream was longer, we gotta hang out longer, guys. Hack the Box brought us together by making the stream last longer. The one we're going to use is I think, was it the IOCTL? Is that the one? Was that the one we used? I think it was. Or was it the WebDAV? No, it was this one. It was IOCTL. No. Set G L host 10.0. Now run that. We hacked it all the way. We just gotta get the flags, man. As soon as I went to go get the flags, it's like, nah, shut down. Interpreter session 2 closed, reason died. Oh my gosh, dude, it died again. Thanks for your effort. You deserve more than this. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Dude, the interpreter session died again. How am I gonna do this? I mean, it keeps dying on me. We need to establish some kind of persistence here. Session 3 closed, reason died. Alright, let's do this. So the session, let's copy this into my notes. We're gonna speed this up. Clearly the session's not stable enough. So we need to rapid fire this. We're gonna do this extremely fast. Because it's clearly broken, dude. Alright. We have to revert the machine again. Unfortunately, it broke. Like I said, the initial access is a buffer overflow. Buffer overflows, it's a one-shot thing. Once you use it, you can't use it again. Typically speaking, I mean, I don't know any buffer overflow. I've never seen a buffer overflow that lets you use it multiple times. Buffer overflow usually destroys whatever is you're exploiting in the process. So it's kind of like initial access and a DOS at the same time. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to get our interpreter session ready here. So we want to use, and we want to set glhost to tunnel 0. No, not run 0. Tunnel 0. Set lhost. Set glhost tunnel 0. Clear that out. And set grhost to our new IP address. Run this. Did not set I don't know why that didn't work. Let's run that again. The machine's very inconsistent. What? What do you mean? 10, 129, 178, 150. Oh, that's why. Set G doesn't work for this, I forgot. That should work. We're gonna do it super fast. We gotta migrate our process almost immediately. As soon as we get a shell. We're on session 4. So we gotta do this so fast. So before our thing breaks. So we want to migrate into 2464. Maybe I'm migrating the wrong process. That could be a thing too. Maybe if I change the process, it would work better. So it's back on the session, and we want to use this module, set session 4, and run. Reminds me of the State Farm commercial with the fisherman. You gotta be quicker than that. Yeah. Well, that's what makes you a good hacker, dude. Like when the box keeps breaking like that, and you have to constantly just do it over and over again. Like it gets your muscle memory going. You know, it's good in a way. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but like it definitely ingrains the skills that you're using for that box, anyways, into your mind and in your hands. You know, the muscle memory. As soon as this happens, we need to open up our shell, and then we need to go get our flag. It broke, guys. It broke again. I have to do this twice in a row now. Alright. I think the solution to this is instead of migrating into this process, I think we need to migrate into either this one or this one. That might be a solution. Or maybe even one of these too. That could be a thing as well. So we just need to migrate to a different process, I think. I think that's all we gotta do, man. Or maybe use a different module. Oh, I didn't mean to stop it. Just wanted to revert it. Spawn it again. Alright, well, let's try this one more. Let's try it again. Here's our IP address. Oh my gosh. Set our hosts this, run. Oh man, this box, what a broken thing. That's funny. Will I get this finished before I hit the 4-hour mark on the stream? Time will tell. I'm hoping I try to keep these streams under 4 hours. I think 4-hour streams are a little too excessive. Anything over that. We're going to migrate to a different process this time. I think that's the solution. I really do. So let's do 1924. Oh, you know what? No, that should work. 1924. Let's try it. It's a different process. If not, maybe try one of these ones that doesn't have a specific user, but I feel like those aren't going to work because I feel like NT Authority Systems is running these. I know I can migrate into the ones that say network service because we are network service. So that's why I'm not migrating into these ones and I'm sticking to these ones on the bottom. See if this works. Get UID. Yep, we're working. Let's do background. And we want to do this one. And we're going to set session 6 and run. See if that works. It could be this exploit just breaks it too. So that's another thing. We also have other exploits we can try to escalate our privileges. There are like a couple other ones we can attempt. But I'm pretty sure this is the one that worked earlier. It says exploitation successful, that's good. But it's been saying that and then it crashes. Sending stage. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Look at that. See who am I? Am I into authority? Yeah, we are into authority system. So let's migrate into lsas.exe. Just to migrate into 404. So we'll migrate into lsas because I feel like lsas is going to be way more stable here. That's what happened. We were just in the wrong process, guys. That's all it was. Better hurry before it crashes. Yeah, you're right. But I think that I was in a different process, and now that I'm in LSAS, I think. Well, I'm not in LSAS yet. We're getting there though. We're migrating there currently. But I think if we get an LSAS, like it's going to be way more stable. Shell change directory C : documents and settings. That's not gonna work. Oh, it did work. Okay, I thought I had to put quotes around that. Do dir change directory. Well, we can just do type lacus / desktop / user.txt because you know the user flag is going to be in there. What? Type / I think I have to put a / first. Lacus slash desktop slash user.txt. Okay, change directory Lacus. I don't know why that's not working. DAR. Change directory desktop. I don't know why that command didn't work. Maybe there's no user.txt flag in here. That could be a thing. There's a desktop within a desktop. You see that? Oh no, wait, hold on, never mind. I thought DIR. Maybe I just spelled desktop wrong or something. Type user.txt. There we go. There's our user flag. And then change directory back. // administrator. Change directory desktop. Type root.txt. It should be a root flag in here. And there it is. Easy peasy. Pwned. Difficulty rating. Man, this is a piece of cake if you did the first one. And this is the root flag. It was a little bit harder because my process kept dying on us. Look at that. Granny pwn, baby. 2 boxes of 1 stream, baby. I'm going to go ahead and say this box was very easy. It wasn't a piece of cake because of my migration kept... Well, the process kept dying on us, but we just picked the wrong process, really, at the end of the day. Well done, man. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. Oh, submit this rating too. Boom. There we go, baby. Let's go ahead and look at the walkthrough for this and see what the intended path is. Alrighty. So they used a different Metasploit module to get their initial access. They did IIS WebDAV upload ASP. So that one would have worked. So they got initial access with a different module. And they also used the client copy image, which we didn't get that far. We actually used this one. This one right here worked for us. Wonder why they didn't do that one. They went with the client copy image. We didn't use that one because this one appeared first, as you can see. This one's above this one. So we definitely did it the unintended route, but in a way we still did it intended because we use Metasploit. I guess modules are different modules in Metasploit, but we still went the Metasploit path. So in a way it was intended, in a way it wasn't intended. But I mean, it's very similar. It's not exactly the same as Grandpa, but it's pretty close. Like almost identical. Like it's pretty close. What's up, Kenny? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I forgot the stream was today. Every Sunday. Every Sunday. Thank you for staying consistent. I'm gonna try to be here the whole time next week. Yeah, that's a huge thing for me. Consistency. I was a little bit late to the stream today, so there might be instances where I pop on the stream a minute, 2 or 3. Today was 5 minutes late, but yeah, I will always be here. And if I'm running a little bit late, or if it's over 5 minutes, you can always send me a message and say, "Hey, where's the stream?" And I'll either be like, "Hey, I'm running late," or something came up. So feel free to hit me up if the stream's not here when you expect it, and I'll let you know why. But my goal is to stream every single Sunday at this time, noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. It's the start time every Sunday, and the streams are either one of 2 things that happen. So if I pwn 2 boxes, the stream's going to be over. So the stream's actually over now because I pwned 2 boxes. Or when we hit the 4-hour mark. I don't like to go over 4 hours because I like to keep the streams shorter than that because ain't nobody got time to watch a 4-hour stream. I want to get my students to watch your stream next week. Oh wow, nice. You have students? That's pretty cool. Are you an instructor or a teacher? But that'd be cool. I'd really appreciate that. Hopefully we can learn something. Because I learn as we go. Because every machine that I do, at least recently, the last 3 or 4 streams now, we have done boxes that I've never seen before. So it's all brand new to me, and I think that's the fun. Watching me struggle just shows you that, you know, this is how real world hacking is. It's just trying and failing over and over and over and over and over and over, and then eventually you get it. Teacher? Nice. What do you teach? Computing? Oh, nice. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm looking forward to next stream, guys. Like I said, it's going to be hack the box again. Well, actually, let's look at what machines we're going to start with. So we'll go to the retired machines here because I can only stream retired machines. You can't stream active machines. Not allowed to. Hack the box will ban your account. So as you can see, the oldest machine ever is lame, and I have been progressively working towards. We're skipping over the medium machines, so we're going to do the medium machines after I pwn all the easy machines. So we're doing all the easy ones first. So we just did Grandpa and Granny. October is the next machine. That's medium. That's insane. That's a medium. So we go to page 2 here. Man, there's no more. Okay, so bank. Bank is the next machine we're going to do, and if it takes less than 4 hours, well, I'd say less than 3 hours, then we'll also do blocky. So bank and blocky is my goal. So we'll definitely get bank done, and hopefully there's enough time to do blocky because I like to do 2 in one stream if I can. And if they're super easy, which I highly doubt, we might even try a third, but I think 2 is a good pace, 2 per stream. So stay tuned for bank and blocky next week. Like I said, every single Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon, that's 12 p.m. Eastern time, every single Sunday. Hack the box, this time, every single week. And if you haven't followed me on Twitch, if you haven't followed me on Kick, I also stream. So I stream on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. If you had to pick a platform, I would say if you want to, the best way to support the stream right now is to watch the stream on YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube views up, and it would help me if you watch on YouTube. I think most of the viewers are on YouTube anyways. But if you would rather watch on Twitch or Kick, that's okay. That's the reason why I stream at those locations as well. And then check out my podcast if you haven't already. I have a podcast. It's actually 1 month old today. So there is, 6 episodes out already? No, sorry, 7, because I started with episode 0. So there's 7 episodes of my podcast. It's called The Hacker's Cache. So if you're interested in ethical hacking and learning how to break into the field, definitely check out my podcast called The Hacker's Cache. Once again, it's called The Hacker's Cache. And that is also a weekly release every single Wednesday. New episodes of The Hacker Cache is released on all the podcast platforms, so Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and all the other lesser-known podcast apps, and YouTube as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I see you in the next stream. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the support. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Take care. Have a good one. Kyser